It is Artemis II crew's last full day in space. The astronauts will splash down off the coast of San Diego tomorrow evening. They're now wrapping up all aspects of their mission and studying up on necessary procedures before re-entry. CBS News senior national correspondent Mark Strassmann is live at the Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas. Mark, so great to talk to you. Okay, what's happening in that spacecraft on this last day of their journey?
Hey, Liz, I think of it as you would any time we all go on a long trip. What do we do on the next to last day? We pack up and get ready to go home, and that's essentially what these astronauts are doing today. I mean, my friend Bill Harwood compared it to a 9-day camping trip in space. And so what they're essentially doing is packing up the tent, right? They're getting it ready, getting all the loose objects ready, getting their spacesuits, their spacesuits for reentry ready to go. They're just making sure that they have every little thing is put away, that they're all good to go for when they make their final homecoming reentry tomorrow, which will be, 8 o'clock or so Eastern time, 5 o'clock Pacific time, Liz.
And as amazing as this trip has been, I'm sure many of them are anxious to get home safely to their families. Can you give us kind of a rundown of what tomorrow is going to look like? I see that you have a little model of Orion next to you there.
Yeah, there is... let's see if I don't know if I can play with this, but it doesn't. See if it comes out. It doesn't really come off. Oh, maybe it does. Hang on a second. Dwayne will work on this. Look, we're all sort of prepping for reentry, right? It's going to be you can make the case that that the return and the beginning and the end of the trip are the two most dangerous points of the trip, right? The launch is dangerous, and the return is dangerous too. So when the crew in their capsule, if there's a capsule, there's a heat shield at the bottom here, right? That's important because the crew is going to hit the upper end of the Earth's atmosphere at 24,000 miles per hour. The temperatures get as hot as 5,000 degrees. That's the surface temperature of the sun, if you think about it. So the heat shield, they come at the Earth down this way where the heat shield protects the crew that's behind them, and the heat shield really has to work. But without the heat shield, anybody in a capsule would be incinerated. And then, of course, you see the dramatic drop down to the Pacific Ocean. You see the parachutes start to open, first the drogue and then the main parachutes, and it splash down in the water. And then you see the Navy rescue teams getting ready to pluck them out of the capsule, put them in a chopper, and send them back to San Diego, where they'll be checked out by doctors. All very, very routine. So it's going to be another exciting day. I mean, another visual day. People will be watching their sets just as they've been watching this mission all along, Liz, because there have been so many exciting moments, right?
Oh, yes. And you know there's going to be this collective sigh of relief from everybody where you are at NASA and then everywhere else around the country that they made it home safely.
Yeah. Especially because so many people now feel invested in this mission, right? I mean, they
Sure.
identify with the astronauts. They were touched by the story of Reed Wiseman's late wife, and when they decided to try to name the crater after her, and so all of this is there's a real feeling of connection with this group, and just watching them go into deep space. You're right. I mean, people are going to cross their fingers and hope that it all ends as magically as it's proceeded all along.
Absolutely. All right, Mark Strassmann, can't wait to talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good.
And we will have special coverage of the Artemis II splashdown off the coast of San Diego. It will happen tomorrow night after 8 p.m. Eastern, and you can watch that live right here on CBS News 24/7.